ディビジョンステージ突破をかけた戦いは明日に控えたドジャースですが、ベッツ選手の覚醒とブルペンデーの有効性が話題となっています。ベッツ選手は一昨日の試合までポストシーズン無安打が続いていましたが、第3戦の幻のホームランから調子を取り戻し、実質3試合連発のような好調ぶり。ベッツ選手の覚醒がドジャースに勢いを与えたのは火を見るより明らかですよね。この働きと勢いにパドレスひいきだった現地放送局もちょっとだけイライラしているようです。そして昨日の継投策のハマり方、アメリカンリーグのディビジョンステージでもタイガースが6人の継投で見事にガーディアンズを完封しています。今日はそれらの内容に関しての現地番組が放送されていましたので、明日の試合への期待も込めて翻訳してお届けします。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーに関する現地放送局の様子を翻訳してお届けします。お見逃しのないよう今のうちにチャンネル登録をお願いいたします。
Welcome back. It's MLB Now, presented by Strauss. We've been big advocates of bullpenning for years on this show. Last night in the playoffs, 2 bullpen games, 2 shutouts. Start in the American League, the Tigers pitching chaos, working again. After being embarrassed 7-0 in Game 1 in Cleveland, they've thrown 20 scoreless innings. Now, you might like the opener, you might not, but A.J. Hinch showed how it all worked again in Game 3. Starts Kiter Montero, right-hander. The Guardians had 2 left-handed hitters in their starting lineup to face the righty, but those 2 combined for 1 at-bat. They got taken out. Will Brennan pinch hit for before coming to the plate. The thought was Montero would be good for a few innings, but when he came out for the left-hander after 1 inning, the Guardians then flipped over to their right-handed lineup. Kyle Manzardo, Will Brennan turned into Fry and Noel. Those 2 went a combined 0 for 7, and it really limited the moves that Cleveland could make later in the game. And then Tyler Holton, super non-specialist. Remember, he opened Game 1. He wasn't so good there. Closed out the 9th in Game 3. 6 pitchers, no runs. Tigers bouncing back up 2 games to 1 with another chaotic approach tonight on tap. They will bullpen. To the National League, this is what Peter Gammons used to call the reverse lock. The Dodgers bounced back to force a Game 5. Improbable. They had no Freddie Freeman, no starting shortstop, no starting pitchers left, but Dave Roberts used 8 pitchers. No one threw 2 full innings. Flame-throwing Michael Kopech normally works the 8th. He was brought in into 3rd. No Padres saw the same pitcher twice in the lineup, and the raucous crowd was silenced. Take a look at the pitching line scores. They did it differently now. Again, we don't have to mince words here, but Dodgers bullpenned. Alex Vesia faced the most batters. He faced 7. They used 2 left-handers to match up in certain points in the Padres' order. The Tigers had an opener. Kiter Montero worked the first. Then Brant Herter was the bulk innings guy, so he went 3 1/3. You can see that. What matters is that you do what's best to win the day. You stay flexible, you use your weapons, and the starting pitcher paradigm is an option, but not a necessity.
Like, he robbed a home run off of him, and now he just keeps hitting homers, and it's just the drama, the Game 5 in LA. We couldn't script it any better.
No.
It's perfect.
No.
It's so fascinating to me, guys, and we will talk much more about this Game 5 tomorrow, is that the swings and the momentum swings, like Padres look like unstoppable. We're talking about the Padres like the Mets, right? Like, it's just like, oh my goodness gracious. And all of these failures of Dodgers, and all my Freddie Freeze banged up, and they're going with the bullpen by committee, and how is this big payroll thing, and Andrew Freeman, all this stuff, right? Starting the game with Ryan Brazier. It's fascinating. Mookie Betts says in the postseason, blah, 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 blah. We're talking about 2 games. By the way, he got robbed of a home run. Then he hits one, and then he has a line shot to right center, and now he's locked in all of a sudden. Now he's the best hitter in baseball, and then he goes deep. It's fascinating. That's my point. Like, the panic buttons, and I know it gets the reads and the plugs, and if we could say, hey, Aaron Judge has won for his last 20 against Michael Walker. Let me tell you right now, Michael Walker hasn't slept last night facing Aaron Judge. And Mookie Betts, when he walks up to the plate, it's stress. I don't care what his numbers are. It's stress. So this is awesome. This is why we love the games, why we love the postseason, and all of these different swings and ups and downs, and now bullying each other. They're going back to Dodger Stadium, where San Diego loves to play, by the way.
Damn, so the Padres were carrying like all the juice heading into last night's Game 4. So question is, has the momentum changed in the Padres-Dodgers series?
Yeah, I mean, the momentum swings back to the home team, right? Because Dodger Stadium is a tough place to go play. But at the same time, it's about the guys on the field that are going to go out there and make the pitches. Dylan Cease throws a 3-1 heater down the middle to Mookie Betts, and he crushes it. So, like, if that ball's located better, is it a different story? It's just all about what they execute. And Yu Darvish, I guarantee you, he wants some redemption for maybe what happened in 2017 in a big situation. But this has the makings for that feeling of coming down to the 9th inning or the 8th inning or something like that, because we had a close game, then a blowout, then a close game, then a blowout. Both teams won a close game, both teams won a blowout. It's going to be all hands on deck. Be ready in the bullpen. You never know what's going to happen. Dudes don't be getting out of the way of a pitch if it's close to you. Let it hit you, get on base. Whatever you can do to scratch and claw your way to a victory, that's okay. I saw you get hit a bazillion times. You never once did you say it hurt. You always went right down to first base. You told the trainer to stay right where they are. But a little bit swings, but momentum just shifts within the game too, Sierra. So I don't know if there's momentum one way or the other. I know there's two really good teams going to be playing a game tomorrow night.
So it does hurt, Kevin.
It really does. It really does.
Did you get hit by a pitch?
Jr. and I, no, we led the league in to get hit by a pitch. I think it was 0-3, 0-4, and it really hurts.
It didn't hurt that bad. Ramon Martinez drilled me in the wrist.
ダルビッシュ投手にかかる現地の期待も相当高いようですね。投げられたボールを避けないでしょうという予測も、まさにバチバチに殴り合うような熱い戦いになると現地番組も見ているようです。そして、まだ発表されていませんが、もし山本投手が先発となれば、この大舞台で日本人選手が投げ合うという胸熱な展開になりますね。前回打ち込まれた山本由伸選手がリベンジを果たすのか、完璧に抑えられた大谷選手から一発は出るのか、そして再びの完璧な投球をダルビッシュ投手が見せつけるのか、ワクワクが止まりません。全員が活躍して全員がハッピーエンドには絶対ならない展開です。誰かはこのステージから姿を消します。だからこそ熱くなれる、そんな試合になることは間違いありませんね。皆さんの明日の試合の予想、それぞれの活躍の予想をぜひコメント欄で教えてください。私の予想はダルビッシュ投手8回被安打3被本塁打1失点1、山本由伸選手が3回被安打2被本塁打1失点1、そして大谷選手が5打数2安打2本塁打、1本目はダルビッシュ投手から、2本目はサヨナラホームランと超夢物語な予想をしておきます。それでは次回の動画でお会いしましょう。さようなら。